Jim Crow laws are laws passed by southern states after the Civil Rights Act of 1875. These laws discriminate against blacks by creating white-only schools, theaters, hotels, and other public accommodations. Because of this, blacks are provided with their own designated area, typical of lesser quality than the white person's area. Many black Southerners felt like their rights had been violated and in 1883 brought 5 court cases to the Supreme Court. These would be known as the Civil Rights Cases and ruled that a state could not discriminate, but individuals and private companies could. The court limited the vitality of the act by only applying it to public accommodations. After the ruling, some states did not want blacks to have equality and developed 3 seemingly racial equal laws to exclude African Americans from voting. The first being the poll tax, which is a fee voters had to pay before casting a ballot. The second way required that voters were property owners, and finally, local voter officials could administer challenging reading tests to people they did not know. By the late 1890s, black voting dropped by 62% since the Reconstruction period. As a further step, some southern states enacted grandfather laws, which stated if your grandfather can vote, you can vote. On top of Jim Crow laws, there are Jim Crow customs. These were expectations black had to meet when in the presence of a white person. Whites had to be called sir or ma'am when passed by on the street. Blacks had to walk by and get off the sidewalk. By 1900, the Supreme Court nullified the Civil War amendments so much African Americans forgot the equality they were promised. Cases like Pleggy versus Ferguson only furthered their trouble by stating separate but equal is constitutional. It was not until Brown versus the Board of Education to change things, when schools could not segregate. After that, laws fell into place to protect the rights of African Americans to ensure national equality.